Show. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Anna. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to break down one of the most confusing topics for English learners.
Let me guess. Tenses?
You read my mind. Tenses, tenses, tenses. Every learner's nightmare.
Honestly, when I first started learning grammar, tenses felt like this giant maze. Present, past, future, and then suddenly there's continuous and perfect thrown in, and I just froze.
That's so common. But here's the thing. Once you see the pattern behind it, it stops being scary. It's actually just a simple system repeated 3 times.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's start from the very beginning. What even is a tense?
Good question. At its core, a tense is just time, when something happens.
Right, so if I say, I eat, I ate, or I will eat, that's me placing the action in a specific moment in time.
Exactly. And here's the first big idea. There are only 3 types of time: present, past, and future.
Only 3? No hidden fourth one?
Nope. Think about it logically. Can an action happen anywhere other than now, before now, or after now?
When you put it that way, no, that covers everything.
Right. So that's rule number 1. 3 time categories, and that's it.
Okay, but here's where I always got lost. Within present, there seem to be like 4 different ways to say things.
Yes, and that's the second big idea. Each of those 3 time categories, present, past, future, breaks down into 4 patterns.
4 patterns each, so that's 3 times 4.
12. 12 tenses total. That's the whole system.
Wait, that's it? I thought there were like 50 tenses I had to memorize.
Nope, just 12, and they all follow the same 4-part structure, no matter which time you're in.
Hey, walk me through those 4 parts.
Sure. The 4 types are indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous.
Let's use eat as an example, just in the present, so people can hear the difference.
Perfect. Indefinite would be I eat. Continuous is I am eating. Perfect is I have eaten. And perfect continuous is I have been eating.
Oh, that's actually really clear when you line them up like that. 4 different flavors of the same present moment.
Exactly. And here's the beautiful part. The past and future work in the exact same pattern.
So for past, it'd be something like I ate, I was eating, I had eaten, I had been eating.
You got it. And for future, I will eat, I will be eating, I will have eaten, I will have been eating.
Okay, now I actually see the grid in my head. 3 rows, present, past, future, and 4 columns, indefinite, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous.
That's the whole map of English tenses. Once that's in your head, everything else is just filling in the blanks.
So how do people actually build these sentences without memorizing every single one separately?
This is my favorite part. It comes down to a simple formula. Tense equals helping verb plus main verb.
Helping verb plus main verb. Okay, break that down.
So, every one of those 12 tenses has its own specific helping verb or auxiliary verb that signals which one you're using.
Give me the present ones.
For present indefinite, it's do or does. Present continuous uses is, am, or are. Present perfect uses has or have. And present perfect continuous uses has been or have been.
And I'm guessing past and future follow their own set?
Right. Past indefinite is did. Past continuous is was or were. Past perfect is had. And past perfect continuous is had been.
And future?
Future indefinite is will. Future continuous is will be. Future perfect is will have. And future perfect continuous is will have been.
Wait, what happened to shall? I remember learning I shall go back in school.
Great catch! Shall technically exists in traditional grammar, but in everyday spoken English, almost nobody uses it anymore. Will has basically taken over for all persons. I, you, he, she, we, they.
So if I say I will go instead of I shall go, I'm totally fine in real conversation.
Totally fine. In fact, I shall go might sound a little old-fashioned or overly formal today.
Good, one less thing to worry about. Okay, so we've got the helping verbs. What about the main verb? Does it just stay the same every time?
No, and this is actually the second half of the formula. The form of the main verb changes depending on which of the 4 types you're using.
Okay, let's go through those too.
With all the indefinite tenses, the main verb stays in its base form, the first form, like eat, go, write.
Except past indefinite, right? Because that one changes the verb itself, like ate, went, wrote.
Exactly. Good memory. Past indefinite is the one exception. It uses the second form of the verb instead of did plus base form in the affirmative sentence.
Got it. What about continuous tenses?
Every continuous tense, present, past, or future, always uses the verb's ing form, eating, going, writing.
That one's easy to remember because ing basically means in progress.
Exactly. It's happening right in that moment, whatever moment we're talking about.
And perfect tenses?
All perfect tenses use the third form of the verb, the past participle, eaten, gone, written.
And perfect continuous?
Combines both ideas. It uses been plus the ing form, so has been eating, had been going, will have been writing.
Okay, so if I had to summarize the whole system in one sentence,
Go for it.
it uses the base form. Continuous uses ing. Perfect uses the third form. And perfect continuous uses been plus ing. And all of that gets paired with the right helping verb depending on present, past, or future.
That's it. That's genuinely the whole engine of English tenses.
Okay, let's test this with a real sentence. Say, I hear someone say, he is reading a book. How do I figure out the tense?
Great example. First step, identify the time. Is it happening now, before, or after?
Is tells me it's happening right now, so that's present.
Right. Now, which of the 4 types is it?
Well, we have is plus reading, ing form, so that's continuous.
Exactly. Present continuous. You just decoded a sentence using nothing but the structure.
That feels so much more manageable than just memorizing hundreds of sentences.
That's the whole point. Once your brain sees the pattern, instead of just memorizing examples, you can build sentences on the spot in real conversations.
Let's try one more. We have won the match.
Break it down the same way. What's the helping verb?
Have.
And which time and type does have signal?
Present. And since it's has or have, that's perfect.
Right, present perfect. And what form is the main verb in? 1.
That would be the third form, since we said perfect always uses the third form.
Exactly. When becomes 1 in its third form. You just fully analyzed a present perfect sentence.
Okay, I actually feel like this makes sense now. Before this conversation, tenses felt like this giant, unpredictable jungle. Now it feels like a small grid I can actually hold in my head.
That's the goal. 3 times, 4 types each, 12 total combinations, 1 formula, helping verb plus main verb, and 4 rules for how the main verb changes shape.
Anyone listening who's still nervous about tenses, what's your one piece of advice?
Don't try to memorize every sentence you hear. Instead, memorize the 12 helping verbs and the 4 main verb rules. Once those are automatic, you can build almost any sentence in English without thinking twice.
That's such a relief to hear, honestly. It makes English feel less like memorization and more like using a formula.
Exactly. And once you get comfortable with this pattern, the next step is practicing it out loud, actual speaking, not just reading rules.
So that's homework for our listeners. Take one sentence today, in the present, and try saying it in all 4 forms: indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous.
And then try the same sentence in the past and future too. That's how the pattern becomes second nature.
Love that. All right, that's it for today's episode on cracking the tense system.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. If this helped make tenses feel less overwhelming, share it with a friend who's learning English too.
We'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.